Come with me. Single dad found a paralyzed girl at the bus stop, then took her home. The rain had just stopped, leaving the street wet and shining like a mirror. People rushed past the bus stop without looking twice. But there she was, alone, unmoving, eyes fixed on the road as if waiting for something that might never come. One stranger noticed her, and everything changed. Sometimes, kindness doesn't arrive as a grand gesture. Sometimes, it's a quiet voice saying, "Come with me," when the whole world seems to have walked away. Before we begin, take a moment to support the channel. If stories like this touch your heart, please subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. This is Heartfelt Moments, a place where small acts of kindness turn into powerful stories. Mark was a single dad in his late 30s, juggling life one long day at a time. He worked as a delivery driver, waking up before sunrise and coming home after dark. His world revolved around his 8-year-old son, Ethan. Every choice he made was for that boy, every tired step, every late night, every sacrifice. That evening, Mark had just finished his last delivery. His phone buzzed with a reminder to pick up Ethan from his sister's house. He drove slowly through the neighborhood, exhausted but focused, when he noticed the bus stop. At first, he almost passed it. Then he saw her. A teenage girl sat in a wheelchair near the bench. The bus had clearly come and gone. The street was nearly empty now. Her hands rested in her lap, stiff and still. Her backpack hung from the side of the chair, soaked at the bottom. Her face was pale, and her eyes looked tired, too tired for someone so young. Mark slowed the car. He told himself someone else would help. He told himself he was already late. But something tugged at his chest. A quiet voice inside said, "Stop." He pulled over. "Hey," Mark said gently as he stepped out. "Did you miss the bus?" The girl looked up, startled. Her voice was soft. "It stopped earlier. The ramp didn't work. The driver said the next one would come." Mark glanced at the empty road. "How long ago was that?" She hesitated. "Almost 2 hours." Mark felt his throat tighten. "What's your name?" "Lily." She was 16. Paralyzed from the waist down after a car accident 3 years earlier. Her mother worked 2 jobs and sometimes couldn't leave early. Today was one of those days. Lily had waited, hoping, trusting the system to work. It hadn't. Mark looked at the sky, now darkening again. "Where do you live?" Lily hesitated, her fingers curling slightly. "I don't usually go with strangers." "That's smart," Mark said quickly. "You don't have to." I'm a dad. I have a son. I can call my sister, or we can wait together." Lily studied his face, then noticed the small superhero sticker on the car window. "Your kid?" Mark smiled. "Yeah. He put that there himself." A long pause followed. Finally, Lily took a breath. "I live about 15 minutes away." Mark opened the trunk and carefully folded the wheelchair, handling it like something precious. He helped her into the passenger seat, moving slowly, respectfully. As they drove, the silence was heavy but not uncomfortable. "Thank you," Lily said quietly. "Most people don't even stop." Mark swallowed. "I've been the person who needed help before. I know how it feels when no one shows up." They reached her apartment building, but when Mark tried to help her out, Lily winced. "What's wrong?" he asked. "My hands," she admitted. "They get weak when it's cold. I don't think I can get inside on my own." Mark glanced at the dark stairwell. No ramp. No elevator. Without overthinking it, he said the words that would change both their lives. "Come with me." Lily stared at him. "What?" "You can stay at my place tonight. Just until your mom gets off work. I'll call her. You'll be safe. I promise." Fear and relief mixed in Lily's eyes. After a moment, she nodded. At Mark's small house, Ethan ran to the door. Dad. Mark knelt down. Hey buddy. This is Lily. She's our guest. Ethan looked at the wheelchair, then at Lily's face. Hi, he said brightly. Do you like pizza? Lily laughed for the first time that day. They ate together. Ethan talked nonstop. Lily relaxed. Mark called her mother, who cried on the phone, not from fear, but from gratitude. When Lily finally left later that night, she hugged Mark carefully. You didn't have to do this. I know, Mark said. That's why it matters. Weeks passed. Then months. Mark helped Lily with rides when he could. Ethan did his homework beside her at the table. Lily became part of their routine, their laughter, their life. One day, Lily brought an envelope. Inside was a letter. She had written about that night for a school essay. About waiting. About being invisible. About a man who stopped when he didn't have to. She ended the letter with one sentence. Kindness didn't fix my legs, but it fixed my belief in people. Mark read it with tears in his eyes. Years later, Lily would speak at schools about resilience. Ethan would grow up remembering that kindness is not taught, it's lived. And Mark? He never thought he did anything special. He just stopped. Because sometimes, all it takes to change a life is noticing someone, listening, and saying, "Come with me." If this story moved you, let it remind you that kindness is powerful. It doesn't need permission. It doesn't need a spotlight. It just needs a willing heart. Go out today and be that person. Someone out there is still waiting at the bus stop.